Whoa, dude! Botswana! Hush! Oh, papagena! Potenti na poca!
This is the cinemas! Have some respect!
Ma che ne vuole movies? Hush! Tomato! Look at
You again!
No! Milano, papadan, okay. Wow! Meow! Shish! Pure bacca la macchina!
That's it, buddy! You're out of here!
No! Oh, les movies! Papi! Stoppa! Macarena, shush! No, quello di cazzi! Para tu, maracana!
That's enough, fella! Move that tookin'!
Les movies! Bello backflash! Po,
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Peanut again. Out you go! They do not pay me enough to deal with this baloney. Get up! Get out!
Oh, c'est les Pouillards! Bayou pudding! Oh, shh! Choucha! Stoppa, les potes! Slip, chat! Stoppa, la Macarena! Bow! Okay.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Talks Too Much.
Oh, la potaine.
Time to go, Gabby Goose.
Right there! Everyone in the city gets a shot at being short live on my screen! No!
Don't you look so worried-faced? I've got one for you.
Time to put your walking boots on.
Okay. Wow! Meow! Shish!
Good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight we'll be carrying on with the old Blade Lords, and we should hopefully get this one near enough finished, I hope. So you never know, it may go well, it may not. These things happen. So yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go. Actually see what's in the actual chat. So yeah, I've had a fun day today. Things haven't gone as planned as I wanted to. Other than that, getting to go to the wrong hospital when you need to go in for appointments. Not much fun when they keep you cancelling and changing address, the appointments. But there we go. These things happened. But we have now got it all sorted. So yeah, I said welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight, as I said, we're carrying on with the Blade Lords. I've got that done from last week. And I stuck his backpoke on and forgot that I hadn't even painted his other foot, shin shield. So just got to do them, touch them up today. So we've got the majority of the sword sorted out. We've just got to do the highlights of the actual lettering on the blade and the little eye thing there and the other bit. His banner, just needs tidying up and then finishing off painting the silver on that. And his head just needs the light blue section in the middle there to do, and the tassels to go on it, and that's basically sorted on as well. So hopefully we might get this one finished, but you never know. So it'll probably be the last one of the Blade Lords I'm going to do, because there is 5 of them all together. There it is. Now there is 4 other figures, well 3 other figures, sorry, and they're basically just the same double-handed sword guy, just in different poses. Now I don't think you'll really want to sit there and just watch me build the same figure 5 times over again, so I'll probably finish them off in my own time. You never know, I might just send one of them to Marcus just so he can have a practice. I know he's looking forward to that, because he doesn't really do much else. So yeah, but then so next week will we have something different to tackle. Now I've got a choice. I can actually go to the box of figures over there, well the 2 boxes of figures over there I should say. One of them has Space Marines and Necrons, and the other has Orc, Stormcast, and Nighthaunts. And there's other stuff in that lot in there. So I think there's still some sort of terrain, and there's some other Griffins and that sort of thing that I'm going to do. So it might be changing over to doing one of them next week, but I won't be streaming this Saturday, sadly, because I'm actually going to see a friend on Saturday. Yes, I do have friends occasionally. Well, at least have one anyway. A bit short. But yeah, so there'll be no stream on Saturday night. So you'll have to make your own fun for them. But yeah, so that's that. And so yeah, we're going to do something different this week. Now I can either do that, as I said, or I can start doing, where is it now, this one. So it's basically, that's up to you peeps out there. Do you want me to see me do some more figures and other things, or would you like to see me build this and paint this on Tuesdays? If so, let me know in the comments. So yeah, it probably won't be a late one tonight for me for that, Ross. You mean you want me to do the Archicopter? Is that what you want? So that's what it is. It's the Archicopter, and it's Astra Militarum, I think, Adaptus Mechanicus, sorry, this one. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing then. So yeah, so everybody's wanting me to do that. So okay, I'll start doing that on Tuesday next week. Because I should be all back and running normally. I have got some decals done on the Tennis Rex, so I've got to do some more on that yet. And then once I get all the decals on it, I'll do the final reveal of the channel. So might get them done by next Tuesday. I don't know. No guarantee. Still having fun with the college course. I just had some new books arrive for that. So yeah, that's I don't know where I put the damn things now. But study books and the 18th edition for wiring and all that stuff. Yeah, great fun. So yeah, let's see. I did put them down here somewhere. Isn't it? Whenever you want the damn things, you can never find them. But I did have them here. I'm sure I did. Not underneath there. Not blinding people. So yeah, that's basically 3 of my study books. So yeah, all fun and games. So that's what I'm going to be spending most of my time on the weekends and that like doing now, is having to read through them and getting them sorted out. And I do have another one arriving hopefully tomorrow, which is another one to do with electrical work as well. So yeah, fun and games, give me more headaches. So yeah, today at the hospital I managed to find out that I've probably got arthritis in my feet, which I know I already have, and I may end up having an operation on my old foot. So thinking that it might have to fuse the bones in my toe. Not really much fun as far as I can tell. So yeah, that was my fun experience today. But they're going to try with the injection into my toe first, which I'm not looking forward to because that's supposed to bloody hurt as well. So yeah, not much from that one. So we'll get the admin bit done over and done with, shall we? So if you'd like to support this channel, you may do so in one of 3 ways. The first way is through PayPal. The second way is through the Buy Me a Coffee link. And the third and final way is to become a patron member. So there's 3 tiers to patron. The first level is £5. Sorry, first level is £1. Second level is £5, and the third and final level is £10. Now, as I said, like with post people at the moment, if people would like to come and join me on the stream tonight, you may do so. The link is at the top of the chat, but I can put it in again. So anybody who has got a camera that would like to join in, please feel free, because there's the link there. So you're more than welcome to come and join me. It's through Restream, it's not your normal StreamYard, so it'll be a slightly different program, so you might have to download something different. I don't know. It all depends on them. But yeah. So hopefully people can enjoy the stream. And yeah, so I did tidy up my desk because I've been doing paperwork and having fun doing all that today. So I put all my paints away. And yes, I've now got to find them all again. Oh, that'll be interesting. Well, I know where one of them is anyway, because I can see it from here. Which is that one. So yeah, I did have a purchase this week, and that was thanks to my patron members, because I've managed to save a few pennies up. That helps pay for the channel basically, and everything I do get goes into the channel. So I managed to buy one little present for myself to play with on the streams. That will probably end up being done either on one of the Saturday streams at some point. And it's this little boy. It's the 148 Hobby Boss Thunderbolt 2. But yeah, it's a 2-seater version. So I've really got a single-seater version, but it was at a very, very good price. So I'm not going to argue with that. So that's what I've managed to do, and I managed to buy some more paints because I needed the silver, because I was working on last Saturday. We did some more work on the B24, even though a certain other person that was supposed to be on fell asleep again, no doubt. So the B24 simply has had its first coat of silver. So yeah, it's starting to look and get to where I wanted it to be. So we've got all that sort of part sorted. And this is all like airbrush metallic paints, but I've actually been brush painting them on, and that's how good a coat you get off of it. But then the other day I did notice that I'd missed a pretty great whacking piece of it there. So no one pack that up and sort that out. And that's what I have these for. So yeah, that's what I've got to on that, and having fun with that. And then I intend using this little thing on the actual engine turbos and everything like that, just to give it a bit more texture to it, and maybe do some like the oil markings on the wings and that lot for the exhaust. So yeah, that's another parts of the things that I'm doing. I have done a little bit more on the Blackbird. You can see we're starting to get some of the decals onto her. Now that I've managed to repair the wing and sort it out. So that's one thing. But I haven't got any more done on the E2C yet. So that's still a bit more work to be sorted out on that one. It's only the undercarriage basically, and the rest of the decals to go on that one. So I will get that finished off fairly soon. So we'll go into chat and see who's about. So first of all, I think if I'm God. Yeah, you're playing silly buggers now, aren't you? There we go. First of all, we have David JM in saying, "Evening, folks." So good evening, David, and welcome to the stream. And there's me putting the link in for the stream. If anybody wants to come and join me, you're more than welcome. And there's also me saying good evening to everyone. And then we've got Wayne William saying second. So good evening, Wayne, and welcome to the stream. And then we've got Mr. Care Bear himself, Mr. Marcus, saying hi, Ross, and all in chat. So good evening, Marcus, and welcome to the stream. And Marcus is also saying hi to David JM and Wayne. And then Wayne saying hi to Marcus. David saying hi to Marcus and Wayne. And Wayne saying hi to David. And then we've got Mr. Athel McNicholim saying evening, Marcus, Wayne, and David JM, and Ross and Kitty. Well, Kitty's upstairs, but you keep forgetting model making doggy. He's starting to feel a bit sort of left out when you go and keep saying to him as well, Athel. You've got Athel saying one eye on you guys and the other on Mary, who is attempting to play Battletech Mech Warrior. Ooh. Have fun, Mary. And then we've got David James saying hello to Athel, how are you? And then we've got Athel saying, saw David, saw but okay, otherwise awaiting Storm Agnes to arrive. Yeah, we have got a bit of a wet period coming in, I think, at some point. Then we've got John H. Scale Modelling saying hi, Ross, and all in chat. So good evening, John, and welcome to the stream. And then we've got Paul Price in saying morning all. So good morning, Paul. Welcome to the stream. And you've got Athel saying hi to John Alec and Paul Price. And then Paul Price saying hi to Athel. And then we've got Dominic Coco in saying evening, Ross, David, Marcus, Wayne, Ethel, John Out, and Paul Price. So, good evening, Dominic, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, mate. And then we've got Paul Price saying, morning, Dom. And we've got Ethel saying, hi, Dom, how's you? And then we've got Dominic saying, I'm okay, Ethel, not good. So, good to hear. And we've got John saying, hey, Dom, Paul, Marcus, David, Wayne, and Ethel. So then we've got David James saying hi to Dominic. Paul Price saying hi again, John. And then we've got David saying hi to John. We've got Wayne saying hi to Dom and John, as well as Paul. And then we've got Ethel saying, oh, methinks model making Kitty has been chewing on wires again. No, he's... Oh, what's going on here? What up? Yeah, that's right, it's just me looking at the screen. For some reason I paused that one. But model making Kitty's been behaving himself. He's just at the moment he's upstairs after chewing on my foot. And I'm not going to keep putting up with him doing that while I'm trying to actually stream. It can be a bit slightly annoying, especially very painful when he bites me toe at the moment. So yeah. And my squirty bottle's over the other side of the room, so I can't get that to get out. Then we've got Craig Dukes in saying hi, Ross and watchers. So good evening, Craig, and welcome to the stream. And you've got Ethel saying hi to Craig, and you've got Dominic saying hi, David saying hi to Craig, Dominic saying hi to Craig, Craig saying hi to Ethel and David. And you've got John saying hi to Craig, and then we've got Anfield Road Layer in saying hi, Ross. So good evening, Lee, and welcome to the stream. And we've got Paul Price saying morning, Craig. And then we've got Jeff Light in saying good evening, Ross, and all in chat. So good evening, Jeff, and welcome to you. And good evening to your good lady. So then we've got David saying hi to Lee, and he's also saying hi to Jeff. And we've got Ethel saying hi to Lee again. And then we've got Ethel saying hi to Jeff and Matty. You've been on the old short again there. And then we've got Paul Price saying morning to Jeff and Maggie and Lee. And then we've got Craig saying hi to Dominic, John Paul, Lee, and Jeff. And we've got Ethel saying hi, Jeff and Maggie. Yeah, so that auto carrot's done its tricks again. And then we've got MP Model Master in saying good evening, Ross, and all in chat. So good evening, MP, and welcome to the stream. And we've got Ethel saying hi to MP Manuel. And then we've got David James saying hi to me, MP. And then we've got Lee saying hi, Al in chat. I think that's supposed to be all in chat. And you've got MP saying hi to Ethel. We've got Jeff Light saying hi to MP. And then we've got MP saying hi to David. And he's also saying hi to Jeff. And then we've got Lee saying hi to MP. And we've got Marcus saying might be a pop-up. Oh, you never know. Because Marcus is actually intending to stream something on his own channel. That could be interesting. So, we'll see. Marcus breaking his cherry at last. It's only taken him that many years. Then we've got MP saying hi to Lee. And then we've got Marcus saying hi all that I've missed. And then we've got F saying that Ross. Okay. So that's obviously, yeah, that's the Archicopter. So that'll be the next one. Then we've got Crazy Kit Builder saying "Ayo." So good evening, Crazy, and welcome to the stream. And then we've got MP saying hi to Marcus. And we've got F saying yes, the copter. And then we've got MP saying very good, that one, Ross. Thank you. And then we've got Jeff Light saying hi to Marcus. MP saying the copter. And then we've got David saying, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a super Ross. Well, we try our best. And then we've got David James saying riveting read. Yeah, it will be, I think. Because there's also a lot of trigonometry, algebra, and a lot in it as well. With good old Ohm's law to go down with it. And then we've got Marcus saying electrifying. And then there's the link for the stream tonight. If anybody wants to come and join me in the stream, you're more than welcome. Then we've got MP saying, very good kit, the A10. I'm going to be building the A10 172 Mavericks from Airfix. Ooh. Yeah, I don't generally do much in 72nd scale anymore. It's mainly either 48 or bigger. Mainly because these things, the old goggles, because you can't see, and the old fingers and thumbs get into the way and mess around with smaller stuff like that. But yeah, I'll build a 1/350 scale ship. Go figure. And you got after saying, saw that 18 on Saturday. As you told Marcus, it followed you home, Ross. It did. It was one of those things that floated up behind me. Then we got Dominic saying that thing is big. Yeah, the B24. Yeah, it is quite big. I mean, time I get it put up with the other one up the other side, it's gonna literally take up that end of the room quite happily. But a lot of these will be coming down, and a lot of things will be moved around a bit more because this is going where it's supposed to go, into the hallway, and it's going to have my coats and my shoes and everything like it's supposed to have had. So I've just got to put the hook in the back of it because I built this out of actually 2 old pine doors, and I've got a new rack that I'm taking from the kitchen, and that'll come into here and it'll be a bit lower, so it's allowing light to go further through the room, which would be a lot better for me. Then we got Athel saying 14 watching, only 9 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I think we've actually got now 17 people watching, so thank you very much for everybody that has joined us. And then we've got Paul Price saying, sorry Athel, thumb is now up. Thank you very much. So if you are enjoying the stream, please hit the thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. Then we've got Wayne Way say, forgot about the storm. Forgot about Storm Agnes. Yeah, I think it's due the next couple of days or something like that. I know we've got rain all day tomorrow, which is probably a precursor because it can get rather windy by all accounts. Then we've got Corberton Junction saying, hey everyone. So good evening, Corberton, and welcome to the stream. And you've got Athel saying hi to Corberton. You've got Wayne saying hi to Corberton. And you've got Corberton saying hi to Athel. And Dojo saying hello, Tony. And then we've got Corberton saying hi to Wayne. He's also saying hi to David. And he's saying hi to me. And then we've got John X saying hi, yeah, Manuel. And then Lee saying hi to Tony. And then we've got Tony saying hi to Lee. And we've got Crazy Kipper saying AK Interactive has started selling Lego on their website. Have they? Ooh. But it'll still be blooming expensive. That's the only problem. So then we've got Tony saying hi to John. And then we've got Athel saying hi to Crazy. And then we've got Dominic saying even MP, Model Plastic, Corberton Junction, and Crazy Kit Builder. Yeah, little midgy fly. Then we've got Wayne. What he's saying, wonder why selling Lego. I suppose it's a lot of these things I'll jump on, especially when you get like if you can buy the kits in cheaper, they do have a higher resale rate, especially with Lego for some of them. And that's what can be rather upsetting to some people. Then we've got Tony saying hi to Corberton Junction. Sorry, John Alex saying hi to Corberton Junction. And you got Tony saying hi to Dominic. And then we've got Tony saying hi to John. And then we've got David saying hello to Crazy Kit. And then we've got Connie in saying, hi Ross. So good evening, Connie. Take it you're at work this evening, are you? And then we've got MP saying hi to Dominic Coco. And then we've got Dominic saying hi to Connie. And you got Tony saying hi to MP. And you got MP saying hi to John. And he's also, and you got Athel saying hi to Connie. And we've got David saying hello to Connie. And Jeff Light saying hi again, Connie. And Tony saying hi to Connie. And you got MP saying hi to Connie. And you got Connie saying hi to Dominic, Athel, David, Wayne, and CJ. And then we've got Jeff Light saying hi to CJ. And Wayne saying hi to Connie. And you've got Connie saying hi to Jeff and MP. And then MP saying hi to CJ. And then we've got Paul Price saying morning, Connie, MP, Corberton, and MP. Then we've got Connie saying hi to John Alec, Crazy Kit. And we've got CJ saying hi to Jeff. And then we've got MP saying hi to Paul. And then you've got Connie saying hi to Paul. So yeah, that's the chat caught up so far. So it's nice to see that we've got 17 people watching and we've got 17 thumbs up. Much appreciated. Time for a quick slurp again. So as I said, the link is in the chat. If you want to come and join me, you're more than welcome to. And never really trying to do a stream on your own, because it's like you're talking and you've got nobody else to talk to and bounce things off. But we'll soldier on. And then we've got Mr. Sprue and Glue lurking. So good evening, Sprue. Yep, we can get the everybody saying hi to Sprue. Oh, I suppose it would help if I changed my camera angle, didn't it? Let's see if we can do that quickly. And yeah, we can do that one tonight. We'll move the boss mug out of the way. So yeah, as you can see, we've got. Let's see if we can go away and put. There we go, a bit more light on the situation. So as you can see, we've got the. It is frapping it down. It's great for looking across the bench, but not much else. There we go. That camera's moved again. So as you can see, we've got. Take that off there. There we go. Now, as you can see, we've got his body mostly done, but I forgot to do his one shin pad there. So all that's basically done there. You got Wayway saying, what are you painting? This is actually called a Vanari bladelord. He's one of these dudes. Whoops, get it right way around, huge Eltros. So yeah, this is what I'm painting. I'm painting this dude here, I think, if I remember rightly. I looked at it. Is it? No, it's not him. Right, that little dude on the end here. So that's what I'm painting. So yeah. So what's everybody else up there doing? So what's on your benches and what you've had for your scran this evening? And what have you had to slurp on? Me, I've got me brew. So yeah, we finished this little dude off last week. There we go. So that's one of them we've finished off. And all the base and everything. So yeah, we've got had fun with that. So hopefully we can get most of this done tonight. So a matter of just tidying up where the bits that I forgot to do here. In a way it's my own fault. So I was working a bit the other day. Yep, so that's that one. That's that one. Now painted what I've got to do. Got one. And you got MP saying hi to Sprue and Glue, Connie saying hi to Sprue, and you got Sprue and Glue saying hi to Kermy Balls. i.e. Connie. And we've got Wayne saying, nothing on the bench still, as I need to decide. Quick build, I'm on to next. Ooh. And you got Springo saying hi to MP and everyone. Too many to type. And you got David Jones and they look very nicely detailed. There they are. That's one thing I like about the Age of Sigma figures compared to your standard Space Marines and that lot. You get a hell of a lot more detail in these. And you get to have, well, it takes you a lot longer to paint them as well, but I do enjoy doing them. So yeah, it's one of those sadomasochistic things, I think, where you sort of like end up picking out detail just for pure fun of picking out detail and making things harder for yourself. Hey, why not? These things happen. So you got Freddy Kit was saying Mojo been rather lacking of late, but I need to get Hitch ready for a model show in a month's time. So which model show is that one then? Crazy, is that the would it be Telford your next one? Or is it something else? I can't remember now. I know we got to Telford in November, I think, if I remember rightly. And then we got Athel saying Bench F14 Kobe Lego Scran beef casserole and spuds plus veggies. Mary's cooking beverage green tea. Yeah. And then we got Wayne Welly saying it's either the Jeep Quick Sand or the F35 Quick Build. Ooh. And Paul Price is saying about to strip the chrome off 1/16 scale Chevy bumpers. Very nice. So at some point in the very, very near future, I'm about to start doing one of my motorbike kits. So that would be my first foray into motorbikes. Now, I have got a civilian motorbike, which I bought, and it is very rare that I ever do anything civilian. But it's going to be my first foray into doing model bikes, so I'm actually starting off with a military one. I have done like a little 148 ones, but they can't really call them a kit. But I have the American Harley Davidson, I think it is. And then I also have the Zundap from Atelier in 1/9 scale. So I'll be doing one of them at some point fairly soon. And then pictures of that will go up on my Patreon, so it'll be fun. You got CJ saying, still kit bashing a scale model scenery barn taking longer than I thought it would. Ooh. You got Jeff Light saying, would it be safe to say that figure painting is your favourite thing, Ross? I do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It's not one of my favourites. I mean, the only reason why I started doing these little figures because a friend of mine sent me some Space Marines so I could actually practice painting figures and doing faces and everything. So he sent me some Space Marine Scouts to practice on. But to me, I'm not that good at it. So yes, I enjoy it, and I do enjoy it a lot, but I end up going sort of like mental with detail like I did with the Canis Rex. And yeah, get sort of carried away with that, and it sort of literally just burns through time, and he's like, yep, okay, another day gone. And that's how it goes. But yeah, it's that I do really enjoy building them and painting them. So I mean, especially the I think my Lord Celestial is one of my favourite ones that I've ever built. That's the one where he's like the cloak of ribbons and everything like that. That was one of my most favourite builds. And then I'd say, yeah, the Canis Rex is probably the second. But I've done numerous figures now. I mean, I've got a whole shelf at the back here. Well, 2 shelves, I should say, of Warhammer figures that I've painted. And I've got probably over 1,000 more to still paint and do. So I have plenty of content for everybody to watch. Whether they're going to sit and enjoy it watching me do that. But as I said, with being having my Patreon members, it's going to allow me to make sure I just save up a little bit of money from that, and I usually do. And then every so often I'll either buy a model kit like I did with that one, but it was extremely cheap. I think it was less than 25 quid for that A10. Or the next one I'll buy is probably going to be a Warhammer kit. So that's what I'll be doing for that. And I'll sort of like split it over backwards and forwards, and lucky enough this time around I had enough spare money to buy some paint, which I did for the big build. So yeah, it's all fun and games. What do we need next? Well, that's what I need, that light blue, wherever I put the damn thing. Where are you? Now, can I remember which blue I used? Ah, there you are. That's what I used. Lutheran blue. Got Wayne saying, ooh, I fancy the Gorilla Bike by Aoshima. Ooh. Well, I'll show you the civilian bike I've got in a minute when I remember where I put the damn thing. Oh, it's there, I can see it. Buried under paperwork. But I'll show you that in a minute. You got Craig Kit was saying Telford Model Show and might be my last outing with a well-known model club, but we shall see what happens. Oh dear. What you done now, lad? But yeah, I'm hoping to save enough money up and then go and visit Telford myself this year. It all depends on what money I manage to save, plus whether or not I can actually get the time to go down. But yeah, there's a lot of talk about certain things that may be happening this year for Telford, where IPMS members might be charged to go in, and yeah, I can't really see that going down well, because that's why people pay for IPMS membership, is so they can actually get into these shows for free. And that was one of the deals with the membership. You're paying sort of like 30 quid for the membership and you're getting sort of like nothing for it. So yeah, people are complaining about that idea. I think they did try floating it a couple of years ago, and yeah, it didn't go down well, and I don't think it's going to go down well again this time. So we've got you got Jeff Light saying the enjoyment is the most important thing, Ross. Yeah, it is, and to be honest with you, it's one of the only things that's keeping me sane. Is spending time concentrating on this and having fun. And when you had a really stressful bad day, you come in and you sort of sit down and you sort of mess about with a figure, and you got music playing, and you just lose yourself for hours. And that's one of the reasons why I have the Alexa thing sitting here beside me, so I can just literally put it onto things like 1940s music and listen to that if I'm building an aircraft, like World War II era. If I'm doing Warhammer, I'll sort of like play things like the planets, classical music, and it's things like that that I listen to. It just sort of helps sort of inspire my crazy head when it comes to doing different paint schemes and everything. So yeah, as you can tell, I listen to a very wide range of music, from classical, pop. I sometimes listen to house music, depending on the music, what sort of day I'm feeling like. Sometimes I'll sit and listen to reggae, and you're just literally enjoying it, and you just lose yourself in whatever you're doing, and I find that's a bit more fun. And he goes, I feel that you're really good at it. I'm just an amateur that has fun. I build. People seem to enjoy what I do because I don't sort of like restrict myself to whatever the box art says it's got to be done by. And yeah, I just do my own interpretations. And yeah, I really enjoy doing that sort of thing. You got Jeff Light saying, figure painting, that is, yeah. You got Dominic saying, I'm going to bed, trust for everyone. Well, you take care, Dominic, and thank you very much for being in. And you got everybody saying night to Dom. Yeah, you got Crazy Cooper saying, I can't say what I done on live chat, and Telford's still free for IPMS members. Yeah, well, I think, yeah, this year, but I think they were thinking about changing it. I can't remember now. But if they do, I think they'll lose a lot more. Then we got Lee saying, night all, see you on the next one. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Lee, and take care, have fun. You got Wayne Welly saying, night to Lee. You got Wayne saying, I tend to listen to Sabaton, their Bismarck song. And then we got Anthel saying, now you're talking, Ross, that is my era of big band sound. The background, but it drives Mary scatty. Yeah, I mean, I love listening to wartime music. It's in a way, it's not sad in a way, because it's always so upbeat, because it was like designed to help cheer people up in the dark days. And yeah, it does for me. And it's got, you sort of like sit there and you end up, your foot starts tapping for no reason. It'll just like start tapping into the music and everything like that. So yeah, I do enjoy that sort of thing. Okay, so now somehow we've got bloody beyond that one. Where's I'll put the toe. This is the thing that happens to me. Me toe decides to have fun and wake up and give me a nice little spike of pain just when it feels like it, without letting me know. Okay, where's it gone now? Your flesh paint colour. Yeah. Go up, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I did see you earlier, knowing full well that I needed you. Why do I do this to myself? Hey. Well, we need the flat silver anyway. Yeah, we need 20. Every time I keep doing it. I know it's here somewhere. I mean, it's an army painter one. It's the only one that I have with one of army painted paints. But every time I put it away, there you are. Pesky thing. Then you got Crazy saying, I listen to tank chats. And then Athel saying, okay, Crazy, what is tank chats? It's probably when the sort of like streams on YouTube where you can actually listen to people talking about different tanks. And like there's a stream on YouTube that I watch, is there's a new stream come out every Wednesday. And it's called Workshop Wednesday, and it's the Royal Australian Armoured Museum, and they sort of like go through different builds that they're doing, and you can see them. You can watch that or listen to it like I do. Nearly got his helm done now. So at some point first I'll trim it off, and then I can get this last little bit of a lip painted. I'm hoping you can all see. Oh, this is the problem with me. I work close to my body, so you can't really see what I'm doing half the time. Craig saying, yeah, Tank Museum do YouTube videos, and each video a short history on that tank. Yeah, that's a Bobington one, I think, if I remember rightly. They do it. I mean, I'll sometimes sit and listen to them, but yeah, I do like watching the Australian one, because I think the last one that I've watched from start to finish was when they did the Stuart tank, and they went to this farmer's field, found, like, I think it was about 9 different bodies of tanks just sort of like left to rot in this field or this yard, and they managed to procure all of it for the museum. So yeah, they've got about 5 or 6 Stuarts now to build. And because of the different modifications of the Stuarts from the British version to the Australian one, they're doing all that as well. So you learn a lot. I mean, when I've got a Stuart tank to build in model kit, and I might actually do it as an Australian version, because there's some of the modifications are just interesting, like grenade netting and all that sort of stuff on it, something that the British ones didn't have. So, and that's the Australian Tank Museum. I mean, yeah, you know, you get Bobington and all that lot. Oh, sorry, that's it, the Grant rebuild. Yeah, not Stuart. But they did do a Stuart as well. Or are they in the process of doing the Stuart? I can't remember now. I know it's one of them. They did do they've either done it or they're actually in the process of doing it. And I know they've just started that little, I think it's a little French thing or something like that. Like a little French tank, well, armoured scout car sort of thing. And then we've got James from TBG and saying hi all. So good evening, James. Welcome to the stream. And then we've got Paul saying morning to James, and you've got Wayne saying hi to James. You've got Connie saying hi to James. Paul saying, you mean the Grant rebuild? Yes, I do. And then you've got James saying hi to Connie. Yeah, that's the one, the Panhard armoured car thing. Looks really weird, doesn't it? You got Wayne saying one video that keeps popping up on my recommendation is about the B29 that was left abandoned in stock, and someone goes to start it up. Now, is that the one that's in the ice or the snowed in runway or something like that? What was it called? Fifi or something like that, I think it was called. Yeah, that was a good one, but I think the one that was there ended up that was abandoned on the Arctic, I think it was, when they did try moving it and that lot. I think it was it set on fire. I think Fifi was, and it basically, oh, Kiwi bird, I think it was. Sorry, yeah. It burnt to the ground basically because they had a thought or something or other. One of them, it might be another one, I don't know, but I know there's one that actually got basically burnt to pieces in the end, which was very, very sad because they put a lot of effort into trying actually getting it up and running so they could actually fly it out. Okay, you got Paul Price saying, well, it is French Ross. Yeah, yeah, that sort of explains everything. But it's such a squat little thing, that Panhard thing, and it's got like a big barrel gun down front of it, and you think like, well, what's the point of having a armored vehicle like that to have a bloody long great barrel on it, and it's so low down? If you go into a ditch sort of thing, I suppose, yeah, it makes sense in a way where it's like low down, harder to hit and that sort of thing, but yeah, not very practical for the crew inside, I don't think. Then we've got that's saying, okay, Ross, Mary has actually won a battle with all the Mets we started out with, so we're off to bed. As the winds outside increasing in volume, so night all. No night, Ethel, take care, mate. And then we've got Paul Perot saying, well, it is French Ross. And then we've got Wayne saying, in the ice. You got James saying, it melted. And you got David saying, night, Ethel, congrats to Mary. And then we've got Graham McCorbett in saying, hi, Ross, and all in chat. So good evening, Graham, and welcome to the stream. You got David saying hi to Graham. You got Ethel saying hi, and a night to you, Graham. And then we've got Paul Price saying, it was ready to fly out, and then it caught fire. That's the one, yeah. I think it was a Kiwi bird or something like that it was called. And yeah, very sad after all the time they actually put into actually getting it to fly, and then all that's left now is a charred wreck. But I think, didn't they recover the engines or something like that and parts of the body, and they're going to try and rebuild it, I think. Not sure. And you got Connie saying hi to Graham, and you got Graham saying hi to Ethel, and you got Paul Price saying night, Ethel. And you got Graham, Jeff saying hi to Graham, and then Jeff likes saying hi night to Ethel. So yeah, it's just it was a shame, because I mean, I remember watching that and you think, oh, Keybird, that's it. Not Kiwi bird, Keybird. And you got to completely sort of see the looks on the blokes' faces when she just sort of started burning, and they were hoping that they could save it. And I think it was the fire extinguisher or something or other didn't work. So yeah, it sort of went downhill from there for the poor people after all that effort and time. But you have to feel sorry for them. That's one thing. Thanks. That was actually noggin painted, so we should, in all theory, Yeah, attach his noggin. Now, here's a good test to see if this thing's actually finally... Oh, it isn't. It's still unblocked. After all that time, it's still unblocked. There. Amazing. It's sat there nearly 2 weeks now since I started using it. Never put any lid or anything on it. And the damn thing's still unblocked. Okay, that's his... That's his snogging on. So that's... He's now got his head on. Whee! Yeah, he's getting there. Yeah, I'll bring it a bit closer. I'll see if it'll focus. There we go. And got his noggin on. A bit more done. So hopefully Nick can start moving to one of his armsies. And see if we can get that sorted out now. We'll do his glove last, I think. Do the arm part. We can paint his hand. And need that one. You got Graham saying, hi Connie, had a fun night and building in air went on fire last night. 2 teens aged 13 and 17 years old got charged. The roof caved in and firefighter is still there hosing the building down. Oh dear. And you got James saying the APU leaked fuel from a temporary fuel tank and started the fire. The flight engine died. Ooh. Flight engineer died, yeah. And then you got James saying good night to Ethel. Yeah, it's just a shame. I mean, after all the effort they'd put into getting it up and running and everything, it's completely heartbreaking for the poor buggers, especially when they got one person dying from it as well. Mind you, I think they're gonna somebody's trying to rebuild the ones that they found on the Arctic ice cap. The P-38s, sorry, P-39s I think it was. Lightnings, they've got 2 of them, and I think there's some other aircraft as well that they found. Sort of like to land, did emergency landing on the ice in the Arctic. I think they're going to hopefully be rebuilding them at some point. Okay, we might turn you around again. Here we go. Another thing I've been watching as well is the refurbishment of the Texas battleship. And I actually support that as well, which is another thing I do. It's not a lot, but I do try to give a little bit. But yeah, it was that's a very interesting program to watch. And at some point, I will get a model of the Texas and build that. So I'm looking forward to that sort of thing. It's when you sort of like see programs like that they make me interested in certain things. They found there was a P-38 they found. It's now flying Glacier Girl. Yeah, that's one of them, I think. 'Cause I think there's another one as well, because there was some, like 2 P-38s. And I think one of them was basically flattened by the ice. But the other one they managed to repair, I think. Well, the Glacier Girl that was just flying. And you got Wayne saying it's great when they can restore these planes and get them up and running. It certainly is. And I mean, I used to go and visit the Stevenage air refurbishment thing, RAF Stevenage, when I was a younger boy. And I've actually got a piece of wing spar somewhere in the house, which came from an old biplane, First World War biplane. And I was given it. And yeah, there is a piece of paper saying what aircraft it's from. I can't remember now. It's been that long ago, sadly. I can't actually remember what aircraft it was from off by heart, but the paperwork's there with it. I'll see if I can find it out at some point. I know it's in one of my boxes somewhere. And basically the Stevenage one is where they keep the airships. And when I was young, I used to go up, spend time going up in them as well. We've probably got about another half an hour to go. Well, less than half an hour, about 20 minutes to go before we finish tonight. Because I'm going to have another long day on my feet tomorrow, because I'm actually studying at college again. But it's a practical day tomorrow, so it's in the workshops. We have Mr. Lindsay in as well, saying, oh, you got Lindsay Bill saying Texas is coming on well, been watching the updates on her. Yeah, I mean, she's going to cost a fair bit to get fully fixed, like, but I mean, watching it is always good fun. So yeah, as well, good evening to you, Lindsay, and welcome to the stream. I mean, I like watching anything that's doing like the restoration of things like that, especially military stuff. I used to watch that tank restoration program with Suggs, and that brilliant things to watch. And like with the one with Suggs, where they used to like research all the history and everything like that of that certain vehicle or whatever it is they're doing, and find out how it got knocked out and everything. Brilliant. You got David Jones saying hello to Lindsay. You got James saying hi. It's like the Wellington that recovered from Loch Ness. I helped restore it. Oh, very nice. You'll have to get us some pictures of that and see if you can send them to us, because I've got a Wellington here that I'd like to actually get some information on about and see what they're like. So yeah, any restoration photos of like internals and that sort of thing, so I can actually detail my one up, be very, very much appreciated. You got Jeff Light saying hi to Lindsay. You got Paul Price saying morning, Lindsay. James saying hi to Lindsay. Wayne saying I never went to Loch Ness. I don't need restoring. Unlike Lindsay, he's getting old and knackered now, so he does need a bit of restoration around the edges, don't you, mate? You got Lindsay saying hi to Dave JM and Paul Price, and then we got Lindsay saying hi to TBG. Then we got James saying the other program that was good was about the B-24 that crashed in Aleutian Islands, and they recovered it. And you got Lindsay saying hi to Jeff Light, and then we've got Arthur Robert is at Brooklands Museum. Ooh. So yeah, we've got some right good chatting topics tonight. I've actually quite enjoyed it so far, which is very, very much appreciated. Keeps me going when you're being able to chat to you back and ask questions. I do enjoy doing that. And you got Lindsay saying, I certainly do, Ross, need a complete refit. You know, Texas Mark II, i.e. known as Lindsay. Strip down and rebuild. I know it feels that times, especially with my bleeding foot at the moment. Yeah. Next up, I need is the gold wherever I put the damn thing. There it is. We've got his pommel too. His arm. And you got Wayne saying not doing too well again is Lindsay. I'd heard some rumours. I do hope you're feeling a bit better now, mate. But yeah, it's always good to banter though. It makes us feel younger when we're old and knackered. You got James saying Lindsay needs Terry to rebuild him. So a touch up there. Now, there. There we go. Yeah, we're done. Wayne saying, Terry, a little hobby is I wouldn't with his tool to finger ratio. Oh dear. You got those saying, wondering why my typing wasn't shown. I had dropped the keyboard and the batteries had come out. You got Lynn saying, all these cheap knockoff parts, lol, don't last long, Wayne Welly. And then Wayne saying, made in China isn't always good, lol. And then you got those saying, or India, Wayne. And then you got James saying, you'll be remade in China, Lindsay. Yeah. At the lowest bidders coverage. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this paint to try and just highlight the lettering on the sword. This is always the bit I end up getting nervous about doing because I end up feeling so I'm going to blend it over too much and it's going to lose the definition. And I think I've got that one just right. So yeah, that's his. Can't really see that so well, but yeah, there's like red light writing on the blade. So that's what I'm trying to do here at the moment. And do the red bit into there. What this side to do now. There's one. If we go a bit, like so. Oh, really? You're not holding your breath when you're doing this sort of thing. I need the chrome red. That's Mephiston. Where's Crowley? That's Mephiston. And I've got two of them opened. Ah, there's Crowley. Yeah, it's I know you can't see what I'm actually doing when I'm painting, especially when I'm doing really small detail stuff. It's mainly because I bring it to my body to help steady it, and I do apologise because I don't have the camera further across the bench, because all you'd end up seeing is me, my crotch, and I don't think you really want to be watching that all the time. So yes, I do apologise for that. But yeah, there's certain things I have to sort of do to him. I mean, I can't do it leaning out here. I do apologise. I'll move in as much as I can, but yeah, it's a bad habit that I know I have. But it's how I manage to control what I'm actually doing. Let's see. We should have a chat again. And you got David Jones saying, India, you'll just be hacked. And then we've got James saying, with 9 fingers, a thumb, and 1 hand, and 7 fingers, and a Zimmerit tool, and 2 thumbs on the other. And then you got Sprue saying, Ross can't see what you're doing. And you got James saying, Ross can, Sprue. Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to see what I'm actually doing, because it's like bringing the detail up onto the blade, where there's the letters and that lot that go down the blade. There we go. You can just make them out there. And that's what I've been trying to do, and it's holding it steady as well as doing that. Hence the reason why you bring it in close to me. It's a bad habit, I know, and I shouldn't really do it, and I do apologise. You've got David Jones saying, yes, can I breathe now, please? And then we've got Lindsay saying, hi, Sprue. And we've got Wayne saying, we get it as to why we all probably do it. Yeah, it's just one of those habits that I do. I can't help it. It's just a natural thing where you use your body to help sort of tidy it up, and when you're sort of like holding it still, you sort of like, when you've got a little bit of a belly, it comes in handy because you can just literally prop your hand on there and you can work away, and you've got your belly there as an extra rest. That's what I do anyway. Just got that form to do. So yeah, I do apologise, David. You got Connie saying hi to Lindsay, and then Lindsay saying hi to Connie. Oh, squeeze me. So we now have that arm done, and his sword. Mr. Doggo snoring away underneath me bench. Hopefully. Goes with that arm, I think, isn't it? Should we have a look at the picture? That might just give me an idea which way this sword goes. Yeah, it does. Okay. So now we need some sticky stuff. Tweewees. Come here, you. Yeah, a bit of a touch up. Oh, you swine. Urgh. Basically, when it starts doing things like this. Oh, we do. Fuck it. This is the bit that I don't enjoy when things don't do it the right way I want it. Thank you. So, what I do need now is the chrome to go underneath the shoulder pads. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we seem to have had 23 people in tonight. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's very, very much appreciated. I do hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. It looks like we're probably not going to get this one finished tonight, but we'll hopefully get his other arm on him. Which we should do in a minute. Let's bring it around to there like so. Come here. There's that. And you got Wayne saying, it's always a pleasure. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, basically this channel only runs because people like yourselves come and join me, and you, for some strange reason, enjoy what I do. And yeah, well, I mean, normally when I've got Dream and that lot, it can be a bit chaotic, but it's also good fun. I mean, I think occasionally it's nice to do a stream on your own. Yeah, all good, well and good. But it's when it's it isn't one of the easiest things to do, streaming by yourself. And I think Lindsay can understand that. It's always nice to have people that you can sort of like banter with and have that bounce back of talk. We've got Sprugger saying, no, no, oh, you take care, mate. Have fun. Enjoy your snooze. As I know you're getting old now, lad, that you've got to take these afternoon naps as well. Then you got David. You got Wayne saying night to Sprue. Dave saying night to Sprue. And you got Jeff Wright saying night to Dave. We'll do that one in a minute, dry off. And then we can do some work. Wait, come here. On his banner. On his scabbard. You know, did I paint the scabbards green red last time? Or not black? It's a metal black. That's right. Need that again. A moment. Wow, now that's another one I've got to try and find again. Yes, Batty Bone. Is that in there? It is. I really found it first time. Now, a lot of my figures that I do have, especially in the boxes over there, are all part work figures. And I suppose in a way, if you're wanting to get into doing this sort of thing, that is, in my opinion, the quickest way of doing it. Because, yes, it's not the cheapest way, but in the long run, you get a lot of stuff with it. I mean, you pick up a lot. You do get the whole sort of like selection of paints that you need to build the things and paint them. So you do get them come with the series, I should say. And yeah, it's a shame at the moment I just can't afford to. I mean, otherwise I'd have got the Stormbringer set. Because that's a set that I would have liked to got. And it didn't help because I used to get mine weekly from Marks Spencer's. Well, sorry, WH Smith, sorry. And they closed my local branch down, so I don't have to either travel over to Lincoln Key, Skipton each month to get them, well, each week. And I thought, no, can't afford that. So sadly, it all had to stop. But because there's nobody else within my local area that actually gets part work magazines in. And the only other sort of like newsagent shop that's around near us is like a little newsagent in the bus station, but they won't actually get the part work magazines in, which is a shame, really. You got Lindsay saying, yeah, it is hard to stream by yourself sometimes, but yet again, the piece is quite calming. It can be. I must admit, it can be very, very calming. So, is he Andy dried it? No, still a bit damp. Well, that's it. Okay. Metal black. Just swap you around a bit. Put you onto there. I think next month I'm going to have to order some new brushes as well. That's the only thing with the problem with me using a lot of metallic paints. The little sail brushes that I use, it burns through them fairly quickly. And it doesn't matter how much maintenance you do with your brushes, it just burns through them. But I'm not worried about buying the brushes. I mean, they're where I get them from. The set that has these ones in, I think $9.99, and you get a set of 6. I think it is. Who's there? You get a set of 6 or 9, I think that they are. And then the other ones that I get are the tri-grips. So I've opened my last fresh packet of them, so it's obviously time to get another one. my last set of these, so it's time to get replacement brushes to sit in the drawer ready for when I need them, because I'm guaranteed to want them and end up not having them. So I've got to make myself a list up and get that sorted. Ew, it's past already. Now I did say I was only streaming till past, but yeah, we've got hopefully we can get this arm in quickly. And that's another set that I get, which are smaller chisel head brushes and everything like that. And I find these handy when doing like the wings of aircraft and everything like that. So yeah, good brushes. But as I said, when you're using metallics a lot, you do burn through brushes a lot quicker. So, Mr. Andy Pandy can go in now, I think. God, that bleeding arm's not. Why have you come loose? Must have knocked it. Okay, so now we get this and put him up. Bring him round. No. Something's not right here. What's going wrong here? I'm not sticking that in correctly. That's you in that sort of roughly in position. Okay, that's why. Yay! So yeah, that's his arm on. So we now have both his arms and his sword in place. A few little bits of touch-ups here and there. But I think he's going to look pretty good when he's near finished. Yeah, happy enough for that. Usually helps you don't knock it over, Ross, and start smashing bits off. Yes, silly person. That's it. So we'll stick that there for a minute. So we've got part of that, the banner done as well. And that's all coming together. And we'll switch over to face cam again. Oh. And link. There we go. So yeah, big thank you to everybody that's been enjoying me tonight. It has been very, very much appreciated. I've enjoyed it because it's been great chatting to everybody and talking about all sorts of different stuff, not just about doing Warhammer stuff. Yes, it's second filler nearly done, so looking forward to that, getting that done. And then, as I said, next Tuesday we'll be starting off with the, well, we'll get this one finished first, and then we'll carry on with the Archicopter. So yeah, as you lot have asked for it, that's the one we're going to be building. So yeah, the Archicopter. Now, the one thing I do sort of say with the Pilatus Mechanicus, I'll try and keep the colouring the same as the reddish one, because I do like doing it that way. But we may put a little twist on some of the other pieces and bring out some of the different detail on it. make it a bit different that way. But the colour of it, I'll generally try and keep. And I'll try and there's a few little things I want to try and learn to do, like doing the edge highlighting and a little bit of weathering, sort of glazing and that sort of thing. So I might even be able to try to do that. So you got David Jones saying thank you for a great night. You're welcome. And then we've got Wayne Weller saying Saturday is Marcus prepped for Quono lol. Yeah, this Saturday I won't be streaming, but Marcus may be doing a pop-up on his own. But you never know, Drim might actually join him. But yeah, it might be Marcus dropping his own cherry from his own channel. So I'll be popping a cherry for that. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. I know I will, because I'm going to probably pop in and give him grief. Just for the sheer hell of it. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it. Very, very much thank you for who have come in, and if you've so, please hit the thumbs up. Be very, very much appreciated. And we seem to have had a grand total of 25 people from tonight. So all of you, very, very thank you. It is very, very much appreciated, especially for a little old geezer on my own. And then hopefully, as I said, if we can get to somewhere close to the 300 mark of the subscribers at some point in the very near future, we might be doing a little bit of a giveaway as well. So we're only two off the 260 mark. So very great, very happy with that. But as I said, I don't do this channel for the subscribers, but if I do get that sort of amount, I'll try and give something back to my members. So yeah, we've got, let's see, Lindsay's Bill saying good night and all and Ross. So good night, Lindsay, take care, mate, hope you're feeling a lot better soon. And we've got Dojo saying night, folks, and you've got Wayne saying night. So yeah, so I will say night, take care, stay safe, and happy building. Bye bye for now.